in terms of last year, man, I wanted to go back to, the injury and everything, right? Just how were you able to handle, getting drafted here? You put your life into this thing, and now your first opportunity, you got to sit. What was that like for you mentally, man? Just not being available to go on the field in a professional capacity, man.
Man, it was tough, especially at first, and cause I mean, it kind of almost feels like for me, it felt like I was almost like stealing from the team, cause like, okay,
Mm.
they're paying me, but I haven't, given anything to
Yeah.
this organization. I haven't sacrificed. I haven't really bled and been on the field, for this organization. So I was just like, I don't know. I was just like, even when I had got told I was gonna have surgery, like next day, like I was still lifting, trying to like just lifting. I went to
You was
every
in there
meet
with Sale and
because I'm
Geese trying
like
to lift with the 1 foot. Oh
one
man,
foot, man. Because I
sheesh.
was like, because I seriously felt like I was like almost doing like a disservice, like they drafted me fourth round for me to come in and potentially help this team out, and like I can't even do it. And it's like it's not like I have something that's. I felt I was like I don't have a leg to stand on. It's like
Yeah.
I don't have I haven't put in any work, and I just that was really the toughest thing for me is the
Mm.
fact that I felt like I hadn't given anything, because that's the biggest thing for me is like once you, especially with my teammates and stuff like that, like those are people you go to battle with, you sacrifice for, and that's who you do it for. And so I
Yeah.
was just like, I felt that was one of the toughest parts for me. But it was just a lesson, God telling me I had to slow down, and like I said, sitting out really gave me like a newfound appreciation for this game that I didn't even know. I thought I loved it the most I could, but I was like being out, like having an injury where it keeps. I never had a a season-ending
Yeah, where it
injury
take you,
in
sit you
any
down.
sport,
Yeah.
football, basketball, track, high school, or nothing. So it's like really sitting you down is a whole new feeling,
Game
especially
changer.
for us athletes. Is like
Mm-hmm.
because we've always been in sport, in season, and it just gave me a new perspective. But seeing it from the sidelines and everything, made me to where the first preseason game and stuff like everything was just like easier. Everything
Okay.
cool, everything was smooth. Like I ran track all the way through college, and so I was the person before track meets, races and stuff. Sometimes the day before, like I have nerves, like I just be nervous, just my
Fast
nerve.
as you are, you nervous?
Yeah, I used to be nervous, and so,
Jeez.
but like that first game, I'm like, and even for football, sometimes in college, like I'll have some nerves, like pregame
Yeah.
nerves and stuff. But that first preseason game versus Tampa, like I came out there and I'm like I felt I was just ready. Like
Let's go.
I was
Let's
literally
go.
ready. I'm like, okay, yeah, this is what I'm doing. Like this is what I'm supposed to do. This is what I'm supposed to be. Like
Prepared and
I
everything,
waited my
man.
time. I
Mm-hmm.
grinded. I worked, and like yes, like I've now you know what I'm saying. I was like I felt so ready, and that was just the biggest blessing. Just I like you said, sitting out and now being able to play on this, just to play with this team on the field is just man, I can't even explain it.
Nah, I like that, man. But shoot, sometimes, man, when it does happen like that and you do got to sit down from injury, shoot, you make the most of it. And that's definitely what it sounds like you did. But more importantly, your actions by your performance on the field has also showed us that you was doing what you were supposed to do, man. So we definitely
Sir.
loving that, man. And the production, like I said, it definitely shows this season, man. But
Sir.
you brought up, having nerves and stuff like that, whether it was for track meets or even sometimes in college, right before some of these games. Well, you're about to have another first. Your first official playoff game. Super wild
Yeah.
card weekend, and you on the road. Do you have any nerves or emotions, heading into this game right now?
Man, I was talking to our kick returner today, Godwin, one of the running backs too,
Yeah.
and we were just talking, about special teams and stuff. And I was just telling him, I'm like, and then Coach T was talking in our meeting today, and like how Coach T is.
Come
Coach
on, get
T
me
had
going, man. Get me
like,
right. Coach T gonna have you right.
but
Let's go.
Coach T had you ready to play right now. I'm in the team. Just how he was just talking like I literally got a feeling over myself like I'm like man like you got to just really because like I said I was a football junkie like I watched so much football like growing up. I mean when I was little like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years like I would literally
Yeah,
go on rosters and
absolutely.
like write people's names, make my own teams. I was that type of so I'm like I'm literally in going on a road game in a hostile environment
Talk that
in
talk.
Buffalo on a playoff game. I'm like, what else would you want?
Come on,
Like,
this what
there's
you do it
literally
for.
no
Mm-hmm.
other exact. There's no other way you could write it. And I'm like, and to get in how we got in and had to fight, how we had to fight and
Mm-hmm.
overcome adversity. I'm like, I was just telling him, I'm like, man, I said we're prime. Like
Yeah.
that feeling like I just got a feeling like I'm just, just ready. Like that's all I can say is I'm just ready. Like the moment and everything is like it feel like it just all coming into one and just like the perfect timing.
Man, you getting us hype over here. I'm throwing it out there right now, man. That's that energy we
Man.
like. That's that energy. Come on,
Yes,
baby.
sir.
Yeah.
Ready, man. Ready. Let's do it. Let's kick it off now.
Facts.